Hey guys, I decided I'm going to change the lighting here, so if it looks really weird, just comment and say never do this lighting ever again. Um, what's up guys? And it's experience blog number 2, and I don't know, it's not scripted, so it's going to be very interesting how this is going to work out. But, experience blog number 2, let's go. Alright, so it's been about a week since I did my experience blog number 1, and I've done a bit of testing on here. I haven't done some of the testing I said I was going to do, but I've done some interesting tests on here. So one of the things I've done is compare G-Sync with the same monitor, with 60 Hertz, and then with 144 Hertz. And there are some noticeable differences. It's faster, and something I've noticed is I forgot that I changed the setting to 160 Hertz. And so I was actually playing on 60 Hertz, and I was like, why is my frame rate stuck at 60? Like, is this a feature of G-Sync? Okay, so the thing with G-Sync is you need to have vertical sync on the game off, because the game sometimes syncs it, and your graphics card syncs it too. So leave it to your graphics card to do it, unless you have an NVIDIA-based game, like Crysis. Crysis is an NVIDIA title, or some of them are. So yeah, so leave it to your graphics card to set the vertical sync settings. So I had League of Legends, and it always limited to 60 FPS because of vertical sync. But now with G-Sync, I have that off, and I don't see the tearing, or I'm completely just making this stuff up, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. So it was kind of an unintentional experiment. I was at 60 and 144 Hertz, and it looks a lot smoother on both sides. So if I disable G-Sync, because I didn't realize I had the settings on, so if I disable G-Sync, and had V-Sync off, or vertical sync on the graphics card completely off. I don't know why, but my frame rate dropped like crazy. And then when I enabled G-Sync, the frame rate went up. So there might be some driver issues with enabling and disabling G-Sync, so I'm not really sure what's going on there, but I'll try to figure it out. I think NVIDIA released a new driver that I haven't updated to, and I think there's a new beta driver, so I'm going to go try that and see if that fixes anything, because I was playing Assassin's Creed and disabled V-Sync, and I was getting less than 20 frames per second. It's quite horrible. So yeah, then you enable G-Sync, and I'm at like 40 frames per second, so that'd be cool. I'm thinking about doing a Twitch live stream, because I've been live streaming League of Legends for a bit. I'm nowhere close. I'm gonna get to level 30 soon, and we're gonna see how that goes. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I'm gonna start playing things like Assassin's Creed or Crysis. So these graphically demanding games. So Crysis is just graphically demanding, and Assassin's Creed has a lot of tearing issues. So it's kind of awesome. So if you can talk to me while I'm playing the game on Twitch, it's gonna be really cool. And if you're interested, I'll set up a time. So I'll post it down in the comments, and that'll be really cool. So check that out and post in the comments if you want that. If I get about 3 or 4 people, then I'm gonna start doing it. I'm gonna put a timeout, and it'll be really cool. I suck at gaming, so if you say I'm horrible, then yeah, you can play the game with me. So you're telling me what to do. It's like backseat driving. It's horrible. So yeah, we're gonna play around with that, and comparing the quality, like I've done it already. PLS and the IPS panel, it's really hard to go back when I'm playing competitive games. So if I'm playing like something like, okay, Crysis, I need to go because it's so dark, and like most of the levels are really dark, and the TN panel doesn't go black. So the games like that, Assassin's Creed is very open and in the light. You're out on the beach or you're outside on an island. It's very bright, so the colors don't hurt me that much. I still love when I watch the playback videos on my IPS or PLS panel. It looks great. The reason I say IPS or PLS panel is because I have an IPS to the right and a PLS to the left. So yes, I'm using 2 panels. It's not like they're both, I'm not interchanging those 2. What else was I saying? Right, yeah, I think I might have to go back to, whatchamacallit, the stock PCB, but I'm really not sure, because I love the experience of G-Sync, and it's really hard to go back, but I would love to have HDMI. I think the best way to circumvent this is to get a capture card. Now, the thing about the capture card is I might want to buy a water block for my GTX 770 so I can overclock it more and get more performance out of it, and because water cooling is just awesome. And so the price of getting the water block and the extra tubing versus the price of the capture card, they're pretty even, and I don't know which one it is to get. I'm gonna make that decision today. I get paid tomorrow, so post some comments. I know a lot of you subscribe for the G-Sync content and you're watching this specifically for that, so can you give me some advice to GTX 770? And the reason people saying, why didn't you get the GTX 780? I was gonna plan to get a GTX 780, but I spent $300 on new camera equipment, so the new tripod, the new the mic clips, the white box, and some of the other stuff here that cost $300. And so, I got the 770 at a steal price. It's less than $290, which is like the price of GTX 780, GTX 760. So that was really, it was a steal. I got, 3 games, so Batman Arkham Origins, and then Splinter Cell and Assassin's Creed. It was a steal. I couldn't pass up on that deal when I got the 770. So I wanted to save money for new camera equipment, and I finally got the chance to do it for the new year when they did New Year's clearance. So yeah, that's why I went 770, 780. I don't know if the $300 would have made it, but having a water block might change that. So we might be able to rage up to maybe stock 780 performance if we're able to ramp up the temperature, but ramp up the clock speed because the temperature is lower, and see what happens from there. So we're gonna check that out, and please post your comments. I don't know, I'm still torn. I'm torn between staying on G-Sync or going back to my PLS panel. So that's that. Please post your comments on what other tests you want me to try. I've noticed there's some people posting videos of their G-Sync video. It's like, I could show you a video of no tearing. Okay, sure, but it's really, you can't really videotape the experience of G-Sync because your frame rate on your monitor is variable too, and YouTube brings it down to 30 FPS anyway. So yeah, I think that's it. So guys, post your comments below, suggestions whether I should go to a new water block or should I spend on a capture card. The capture card will allow me to use G-Sync more. The capture card will allow me to take better videos, so I'd be recording, I would have the camera connected directly to the capture card, and then I'd be uploading uncompressed video, and then I'd be using it for streaming also. So especially when we have Matt playing, or I'm playing League of Legends, and we could switch back between the different computers. It's gonna be really cool how that's gonna work out. And so that's that. There's a lot of benefits between both, but like seriously, if I went with the water cooling, I'd probably get new tubing. I'd probably go with all clear tubing, and then the 770 DirectCU2 water block, and then maybe Mayhem's coolant. I know people are gonna rage at me, but it looks so cool. I wanted to get Mayhem's coolant with a new reservoir. I'm planning to get a new case. I'm gonna wait for Corsair's new case, the 760T, because Matt has the 750D, and I kind of want something that's different. I don't want two 750Ds in the same room. 760T is essentially the 750. I'm really ranting on about stuff that's not relevant, but so it's gonna look really cool. I'm still torn about that. I'm just going ranting on, so I'm just gonna do an update video, rant on there. So thanks for watching. Outro time.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Jan from ID. Thanks for watching this video. If you're interested in watching more of our videos, we do have that JCJ Cat link down there, so you can subscribe to our channel, check out our previous videos, and just stay up to date with us by subscribing, like I said a couple seconds ago. There's also over on this side a like and dislike button and the subscribe button there also, so just hit the buttons that you think you should press, and that's pretty much it. I'm Jan from ID. That comment section there is for you to post your suggestions, comments, concerns, criticisms, and I will respond to you as soon as I can. Anyway guys, I'm Jan from ID. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching, and I'll check you guys out later.